Hi, this is Josh Marshall from TPM Media. It's Wednesday, July 9th, 2008. As we've mentioned in earlier episodes, John McCain favors partially phasing out Social Security and replacing it with a system of privatized accounts or privatization. But now McCain has gone beyond that and he's calling the program itself, Social Security, an absolute disgrace, quote unquote. Now the clip we're about to show you comes from a town hall meeting that McCain held in Denver, Colorado on Monday of this week. Take a look.
I'd like to start out by giving you a little straight talk. Under the present setup, because we've mortgaged our children's futures, you will not have Social Security benefits that present-day retirees have unless we fix it. And Americans have got to understand that. Americans have got to understand that we are paying present-day retirees with the taxes paid by young workers in America today. And that's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, and it's got to be fixed.
Now, the key thing to recognize here is that McCain is not saying that it's a disgrace that we're not improving Social Security or that it needs some alleged fix and we're not doing it or something like that. He's saying the program as originally designed in the 1930s is an absolute disgrace in itself. So Social Security, the program that Americans have known now for going on 80 years, is and always has been an absolute disgrace. Now, just this morning when we played this clip on TPM, Justin Fox, who runs the Curious Capitalist blog at Time.com, wrote a pretty good post basically explaining how what McCain seems to want is actually a crazy way to run Social Security. But in that post, he suggested that maybe McCain had misspoke or misunderstood or something like that, and that this was just kind of a flub, but not really what McCain means. In fact, it's pretty clear that it's exactly what he means. And you can see from an appearance that McCain had yesterday on CNN, where he says basically the same thing without the same explosive rhetoric. Now, the clip we're about to show you is from Tuesday morning on CNN. It's an interview that CNN's John Roberts did with McCain. And as you can see, what McCain says is that the problem with Social Security is that it's a pay-as-you-go system. That means that taxes from current workers go to pay the benefits of current retirees. And McCain is saying that that in itself is the problem that we've got to fix. And that's how Social Security has always been run since the 1930s.
Let's describe it for what it is. They pay their taxes, and right now, their taxes are going to pay the retirement of present-day retirees. That's why it's broken. That's why we can fix it. We can do it together, Republicans and Democrats alike.
Now, one other point about McCain and Social Security. In an episode of ours a few weeks ago, we explained to you how John McCain has picked up George Bush's approach of saying that the word privatization is now a bad word. It can't be used to describe the policy that he endorses.
And I want to just mention on the issue of Social Security, McCain wants to, quote, privatize Social Security. My friends, I do not and will not privatize Social Security.
Even though it's a word and a phrase that he used himself for years.
Without privatization, I don't see how you can possibly, over time, make sure that young Americans are able to receive Social Security benefits.
But it seemed like McCain may either be changing his mind or slipping, as we see in the same clip from that interview with John Roberts just from yesterday. Now let's rewind through that and listen to what he says.
But do you have any ideas of what you could do?
On the privatization of accounts, which you just mentioned, I'd like to respond to that. I want young workers to be able to, if they choose, to take part of their own money, which is their taxes, and put it into an account which has their name on it. Now, that's a voluntary thing.
So, privatization, not privatization, it looks like McCain is starting to forget whether he's for it or against it. I'm Josh Marshall from TPM Media, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.